Somebody once said that knowledge is power. Well, that's true. But if you never use it, never take action, it's worthless. Knowledge, maybe the way you think about things or the information you have, if you express that enthusiastically, then it has more power. Enthusiasm is a very key element to develop in your relationships and when you want to present something or want to talk to people. Because, well, we all know we've been in a room where somebody's kind of boring and they talk quietly or monotone or makes your eyes fall asleep, right? However, if somebody jumps up and is enthusiastic about what they think of or what they believe in, you tend to listen. That becomes a very important thing to do when you meet people. If you're very enthusiastic about meeting them, oh man, it's really great to meet you, and you're interested in what they're doing, you shake their hand and squeeze it a little bit each time you talk about a word or something that you're expressing, and you pay attention to what they are doing. You ask them questions, you get interested in what they're doing, and you talk to them about it and let them talk about it. That's really important because the enthusiasm you have about what they're doing will come in handy, especially when you want to now present your product or your service to provide them to help them get what they want. Enthusiasm has been around for a long time. In fact, one doctor said that he cured more patients with enthusiasm and brightness and cheerfulness when he met them than most of the medicines he's used. And it's a well-known fact. If you worry and you're depressed, and you're down, your health suffers, and you get ulcers, and you have all kinds of health problems. But when you're enthusiastic and you're happy and you have that high energy, boy, that really gets you going, and that really keeps your health up. Enthusiasm is something that is important to develop. If you don't have it and you can't call on it immediately, one thing you might try to do is an exercise of reading 10 minutes out loud each day. Listen to the way your voice is. Get your expressions going around the words. Take time to sound each word out. Take time to think about what it means and to try different ways of emphasizing certain words or emphasizing a certain sentence. When you do that and you practice that, a couple of weeks, you're going to get in the habit of being able to do that right off the bat. Another way to do that too is get a list of subjects that you like to talk about. Things that you're interested in, things that maybe you're passionate about. Throw that passion in there. Practice it. Work with your friends, your neighbors, or your family members on enthusiasm. See how their approach to you changes. See how their thoughts about you change. Because now they'll say, gosh, you seem so alive. You seem so on fire about what you're doing. And then they'll listen more carefully because that energy is coming from your mind. It's coming out from you, and it's affecting them. They may not realize it, but it does affect them subconsciously as well as consciously. So remember, enthusiasm is your ally. Work on being able to develop it, work on being able to use it, and practice it, because it will become very handy, especially when you want to keep people awake when you're giving a presentation. Enthusiasm brings that energy out, that life out, that flow, and people will feel it, and they will look forward to seeing you and listening to what you have to say. So enthusiasm is a good tool to use on your road to success. It's a very important thing to practice and a very important thing to use.